What's up guys, we're back with another YouTube video. We have today another head-to-head challenge, FV215b versus the IS-7, as you guys did request it. So here's a quick rundown of how the video is going to go down. Is first up we have characteristics, just the analytics, and after that we're going to have the gameplay, and the gameplay is pretty much testing those analytics and how they see through in the games and the battles that I chose. And after this, we have a summary of which tank I think is better and why. You guys might not agree, but if you don't be too harsh in the comments. We all have different playstyles, so let's get rolling. We have first the FV215b. This tank is a pretty good overall tank, just like the IS-7, so this was definitely a tough head-to-head challenge. Protection is 66%, hit points 2100, maneuverability, turret traverse is 30.37, the standard shell damage is 300 through 500 with a rate of fire of 8.19, which is a pretty amazing gun, especially for tier 10. Turret armor is amazing, 254 in the front, which is pretty strong. So now we have the IS-7, protection 90, 2050 hit points, a pretty strong tank. Russian tank strong. Standard assault damage is 345 to 575, which is along the same of the FV215b, but the rate of fire is not. It's 5.5 shells per minute, and the armor in the front as well is also a very strong. So let's get into a battle. First up we have this IS-7. We're on a map where there's a lot of cover that is able for heavies just to use throughout the match, so you'll see that's the key to every battle. We try to push up towards the left, since I do have a spot which I usually like to go towards. I sit in the spot. I want to use the cover of the dirt as they cannot penetrate me. I do side script, and I noticed that this T541 did push up for no reason. I see my team was pretty much beating him up. I decided to join in. I loaded adrenaline because I didn't know if my team was actually going to take him out, but they did. Now this is perfect. I can pretty much use the T541 as cover and get some shots off. I'm trying to tell my team who I'm focusing on, and right here I do end up bouncing. He backed away right as I shot, and I was surprised that did not penetrate, but APCR doesn't always either guarantee a penetrated shot. Now I'm focusing on the two guys in front, but then I noticed that we're being flanked, and the two tanks in front of us are not as strong as the two tanks behind us. So I do put a cover shot into the M48 pattern. I do back up. I want dirt as cover again. I'm turning around. I'm focusing on the guys that are actually pushing, and now I'm focusing on this IS-4. I load APCR. He is not doing an effective job at angling his IS-4. He could have definitely used the dirt just like I was right now. I do side script. I use the dirt. I sit back. I want to aim at the top of his cupola, but he finally did something right. He wiggled. Just letting the leopard pretty much use me as cover. This guy does keep bouncing. I do put more shots into him, as I am pre-aiming my shots, which are always important. I want to put a shot into this 50B, but he backs up just in time. I push up towards the IS-4, but I sort of just want to make sure that everyone's spotted, or I can put another shot, but it doesn't work out. I push up, double check my surroundings, no one is near me, and of course Wargaming's like, not this time, bud, not this time. So I don't get the kill, I back off. I definitely do not want to take any damage, as we're up against some good players. Right here, this is a shot that I was also surprised I didn't nail. He was able to back away, and the shot just somehow managed to hit the dirt instead. So this IS-4 bomb rush is for no reason. I load APCR just to make sure I do have the higher chance of penetration, and I do as I finish him off. So now I notice that we're in trouble behind, so I want to back up and get the tireless, but I do see that my teammate does kill him, so now I do turn around and put a shot on the 50B. And I just keep waiting, and I want to put in another shot right now as he is running, but the reload time just wasn't there. I back up now. I want to get into cover and make sure I'm not in the open as I am right now. I keep backing up, and then I noticed the Object 268. This was a stupid move on my half. I rushed because I wanted to hide behind that rock, but they did end up double tapping me. And now I'm in a really bad situation where the tortoise is now coming towards me, and I have the Object 268 also coming. I put a shot into the tortoise. I have to use a consumable, but that is okay because now I see the Object 268 pushing. I know the tortoise has a lower roll, so I push towards him, and right there I finish him, and the Object 268 barely misses his shot on me. I was also Wargaming saying, you know, Russian tanks, I mean there is Russian bias, but they're not gonna let you make everything. So then I do finish off the 50B with a nice snapshot, and now it's pretty much down to the Object 268, and the game, I guess you could say, is pretty much done, as I will fast forward so I don't have to make you guys wait, and I'll let you enjoy some of the music. We finished off the Object 268. That was a really good game, so it shows how the IS-7's armor allows it to have those random bounces, and 3-point AK, not really high, but this is like what you could say is about an average battle on that thing. Then afterwards, we have this, the FV215b, and over here we do go towards the right, but as you'll see, I want to switch it up, so I will go towards the right, but I'll take the little, you could say, back door. So I offer more, you could say, I don't know, just more cover for my team if anyone flanks. So I'm pushing up, and then we do spot the Object 140, and he's peeked over, so I put a shot into him. I load adrenaline because I see that there's 3 guys here, and I do have support. I want to kill off this Object 140 first, but it doesn't seem to be working out, and there's that turret armor just going into play. Just bounce after bounce. I want to finish this Object 140 off really bad, but then I notice this guy, and he just is gonna be a big pain in the butt. He just, I don't know what he has against me, just tunnel visions me, but he gets a bounce, I get a bounce. There's a lot of trading shots off. I focus on him, but then I notice that this AMX is showing his turret, so a lot easier to penetrate and do not take the free damage. So keep aiming at this guy. The cupola is very weak, so I keep aiming there too. This guy is definitely getting away with some nice snapshots. Object 140 I noticed is rushing, and this guy's all by himself, so I take him out, but yet again this guy just keeps on tunnel visioning me, so I decide, you know what, I'll do the same. I'm not angled here, so he got away with another shot on his side, and that was my bad, and he started to sort of piss me off here, so I just finish him off. Now I see that the AMX looks as if he's on reload, because he's not moving up, he's not putting shots into the guy who just ran down the hill. Now I do push down, I know that he's not able to get off 2 rolls by the time I load, and my team isn't just there to finish him off. I want to put now into the E100 a big shot of mine, but I do get away with it, and yet again, cover always important. So I use the cover, make the E100, want me, but you can't get it. You can't get it, kid. Okay, so I want to finish him off, but reload, barely there. You're able sometimes to get away with those kind of shots, but I didn't want to risk it. Yeah, finish the team, or help the team finish the game faster. Put a shot into the Yak Tiger, and now just the E100 who's running, and man, he doesn't know what he's doing. Look at him. He doesn't want to accept his fate, but I help him accept it a lot faster. That's the game. He definitely helped the team, and with 4 kills, you could tell with just that rate of fire is amazing. So 4.7k, really good, and 16 shots did get off. Yeah, this gun is amazing. When looking at the FV215b or the IS-7, it all really comes down to your play style. Personally, I think for me, the FV215b is it because of its gun handling and just tank maneuverability. The FV215b is able to get off a lot of shots like these, where the IS-7, you get some rounds where it turns out good, but you do get those kind of shots very often. FV215b, I don't know, I feel like it would be better at just getting out shots per minute and just the damage it gets off. It's just amazing. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't get too angry on my opinion, but that'll be it for now. Peace out.